Want to hear something amazing? Discover matches all the cash back you earn on your credit card at the end of your first year, automatically, dollar for dollar, with no limit on how much you can earn. Extra cash? Come on, how amazing is that? In fact, it's even more amazing when you realize all the places where Discover is accepted. 99% of places in the U.S. that take credit cards. So when it comes to Discover, get used to hearing yes more often. Learn more at discover.com/yes. 2020 Nielsen Report. Limitations apply.
Hi, this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome to No BS Job Search Advice Radio. Every day, I try to give you some good advice, some no BS advice that's designed to help you find work more quickly, and this show is no exception. It's a tough conversation to have with some of you, but I think it's an important one to have because there are things that you're doing wrong that will cost you badly. Even if they want to hire you, they will offer you less money. So I hope you find today's show, actually, I hope this show is not necessary for you. And I also want to encourage you in the show notes, click over to iTunes and give No BS Job Search Advice Radio 5 stars. And with that, let's get going. This is one of those difficult conversations for most people to hear because they don't understand how this really affects their success in interviewing. Now, more and more firms are doing phone interviews or Skype interviews for the initial conversations. But in most cases, eventually you're going to be invited in for a face-to-face interview. And I was seeing this article in the Washington Post yesterday that talked about the impact of being out of work on anxiety. And that when people are out of work or they're looking for jobs and they are working, they become more anxious because they're nervous about their interviews and they're nervous about getting a job. And one of the things that happens is that people start to gain weight. Now, again, this is a very awkward conversation to have with folks, but one of the effects of gaining weight is that your clothing doesn't fit properly. And this isn't just for men, this is for women too. Your shirts or blouses don't fit properly. Your suits don't fit properly. Things just don't look as well on you. So this advice is a hard one to give because I struggle with my weight and yo-yo my weight regularly. But when all is said and done, you have to watch your weight. And if you've noticed yourself putting on a pound or two while you're job hunting, you have to do the things to get rid of that pound or two before it becomes 5 or 6, before it becomes even more, because you're not going to look as well. The space between the buttons is going to start pulling. You won't be able to button your jacket if you're a man and present yourself as well. People will notice your trouser button pulling. And if you don't think people don't notice it, you are very mistaken. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, come over to JobSearch.Coaching.HQ.com. That's my site with curated information that I've developed and other people have developed that's going to help you find work more quickly because you're not going to make dumb mistakes. You know what I mean? The stuff that happens throughout your search through ignorance. Plus, you're also able to ask me questions and avoid headaches that are going to become costly later on. The kinds of things that cost you job offers and result in you getting a lower salary offer. So again, that's JobSearch.Coaching.HQ.com. Now, this show comes on daily, Monday through Monday, every day of the week. I provide you with advice to help you with your search. I hope you find it helpful. I hope you give it 5 stars in iTunes. And with that, see you tomorrow.
We begin today's meditation with a few sipping exercises to remind us a little treat can go a long way. So pick up your McCafe iced coffees, close your eyes, and deep sip in and deep satisfaction out.
Take a treat retreat at McDonald's. Right now, get a McCafe iced coffee in any size and any flavor for just 99 cents until 11 a.m. Price of participation may vary.